Welcome, replay viewers, and good afternoon again, everybody. Thank you for joining. Welcome. All right, welcome back to part 2 of our broadcast this afternoon. I'm at the Long Island Railroad Speonk station, 70 plus miles east of New York City, on the south shore of Long Island, New York, in Suffolk County. Thank you for joining. And we are here for the inaugural service of the Long Island Railroad's new South Fork Commuter Connection service, SFCC, which they started today, March 4th. And this is a shuttle train service that they're running Monday through Friday between here, Speonk, and the last stop on the Long Island Railroad Montauk line at the village of Montauk. Although some of the trains just travel between Hampton Bays and Amagansett. There's 3 round trips a day. In other words, 3 eastbound trains, 3 westbound trains. And this is a brand new service that was initiated today. The whole idea of the train service, this shuttle service, is to help alleviate the traffic on the roadway, which is severely overcrowded. State Route 27, Sunrise Highway it's known as, and Montauk Highway out east. There's really only one major road along the South Fork of Long Island. If you do a Google map search, you'll get a picture of what I'm talking about. Just search Suffolk County and then just look for the east end of Suffolk County, the South Fork. Thank you for joining. So they're trying to get folks to use this train shuttle service. Andrea, thank you for joining again. Again, it's the service is being initiated to help alleviate traffic on the highway here. Let's hope it works out to be a real good success. It's strictly a local service for this end of Long Island, and this is unique for the Long Island Railroad. This type of service doesn't exist on any other branch. I mean, there are similar things like the West Hempstead Shuttle and things of that nature, but they connect with trains to and from New York City. These trains have no scheduled connections with New York City trains. So the service started this morning. The first train was a 6:16 a.m. train from here to Amagansett, carrying people east to their jobs out east. And then there was a shuttle back from Amagansett to Hampton Bays, and then Hampton Bays back out to Montauk. And this is a train now running from Montauk to Speonk. Good afternoon. They'll turn this train. It arrives here at 2:15. And then they'll turn this equipment, and at 3 p.m. it'll leave to go back out to Montauk for one more round trip for the day. So we'll do the broadcast of this is train 2727 coming in. Only one track. This is single track diesel territory here on the east end of Long Island. Although we're just at Speonk, there is a diesel train yard here. So there are some sidings, and overnight they park the commuter trains here in the Speonk yard, the diesel trains. Let's see what the announcement is. All right, so 3 minutes, the train from Montauk is due back here. It's not going to be any exotic train. My day has been great, thank you, and it's beautiful here. It's a little cool. It's in the mid 30s, upper 30s, but Fahrenheit, but the sun is out. There's a little bit of a breeze out of the northwest right now. It's supposed to get very cold for the next few days, for the remainder of the week. We're going to have another one of these Arctic blasts come down from Canada and the Arctic, where daytime temperatures will be in the teens and the 20s Fahrenheit, but then after that it's supposed to get milder. All right, here comes the gates down here at the North Phillips Avenue crossing here in Speonk. And here comes our shuttle train, 2727, coming back from Montauk. So this should be one Kawasaki C3 bilevel passenger car, a cab car that the engineer controls the train from, and the DE locomotive is at the other end of the train pushing it. So this is a push you, pull me operation here, and it just shuttles back and forth. All right, this is pretty interesting. This is the first day of this service, and then we're going to see how many people get off this train, if anybody, this time of day. All right, so welcome to train 2727, returning from Montauk. Look at that. One passenger car. DE30AC 415 is the locomotive. Let's see if anyone gets off. Yes, some people are getting off. How about that? Yeah, it is. It's even smaller than the Greenport Scoot, which usually runs with two cars. All right, so the engineer has just walked from the cab car up here to locomotive 415. Now this train will leave here to go back to Montauk at 3 p.m. So let's just take a walk down here. We'll see this in operation here. Okay. Well, because this is the first day of this service, they don't know how many people they're going to carry. They estimated 150 maximum, which is one of these cars can carry. I think in time the service will increase. So let's walk down here and see what this is all about, all right? Hi, how are you? How was your trip today? Okay?
Quiet.
Quiet. Quiet. So that was the conductor. Aha! Now we're going to pull it into the Speonk yard. All right, cab car 5007. Cab car 5007. Now they'll go on to a siding here at Speonk, or they'll pull it into the yard. And then around, I'm going to say about 10 minutes to 3, something like that, they'll pull it back to the platform here and make an eastbound trip. And chances are they're doing a crew change, which is why the conductor over here got off the train. See the gentleman down here? All right. So that's our first afternoon run of the new South Fork commuter connection service train running back from Montauk here. And as you can see, one passenger car, although it's a C3 bilevel car, so it can carry about 160 people. They're very hopeful that in time more and more people will use this service, and at that point in time they would have to add a second passenger car. Okay folks, so let me shut down from this broadcast right now, and we'll be back on the air around I don't know, about 2:45, 10 to 3, when they bring this equipment out of the yard back to the platform here, and they'll make their eastbound run as train 2728. Oh, you're quite welcome. You're quite welcome. I'm glad to share this with you. As I say, this is a first. This is a brand new service started today. It's a shuttle train service for the east end, the South Fork of Long Island, New York, to try and alleviate the traffic conditions on the one main highway that travels through the South Fork villages. And we'll see how this develops over time. I should add, while I'm still talking about this, at each station between here and Montauk, and I'll name them for you. So we're here at Speonk. Then to the east of us is West Hampton, then Hampton Bays, and then it crosses over the Shinnecock Canal, and you're in the South Fork, and it stops at Southampton, Bridgehampton, East Hampton, Amagansett, and Montauk. So at each station they have what they call the last mile shuttle service, which is, I guess, small buses or taxis or whatever they're using. I'm not familiar with those details. And they have regular routes then that would take you from the train station to your place of employment in all of these South Fork villages. And it's a single price. You pay $4.25 one way for the train ticket plus the vehicle shuttle portion of the trip. So you give the conductor your ticket here, and he takes the railroad part of it, and you keep the other half of your ticket to give to the bus driver or the cab driver. So $8.50 round trip per day. That's a heck of a lot cheaper than driving, aggravation wise, and you name it. So I hope more and more people use this service. Okay folks, let me shut down here now and recharge the battery a little bit, and we'll be back on the air for the 3 o'clock departure of this train, which will be 2728, heading back to Montauk. So thanks for joining me on this view. Take care, everybody.